This is President Trump. Smash the like button if you agree that Tony Khan was never that good at booking shows since day one of All Elite Wrestling.
So, Rey Fenix just said no one stays in a place where they received inhumane treatment. Obviously, he is calling out Tony Khan, man, and how he's been treating Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. First off, this makes no sense. Why would you add more months to a guy's contract when he told his friends on your roster that he was leaving for the World Wrestling Federation? So, to spite him for doing that, you want to add on more months to his contract so he can wait to go to the World Wrestling Federation and suffer. So now, Rey Fenix is in catering, and now he has to wait to go to the World Wrestling Federation. But Pentagon Jr., I heard that he's already gone to the World Wrestling Federation. So Tony Khan, man, would rather pay Rey Fenix to stay at home and not go to NXT and SmackDown, Raw, etc. This makes no sense. If you have no plans for him, let him go. It's like, this is so petty. This is what Vince McMahon would do. What part of that don't you understand? That's why I was the first one to call Con Man the new Vince McMahon. Based on that logic, when Vince McMahon was still the boss of the World Wrestling Federation, the false narrative was Vince McMahon bad, Tony Khan man good. Now, you look stupid, don't you? I tried to warn you, but you did not want to listen. I had video after video after video. I kept telling you, this company, they need Vince McMahon to be around. Based on, people thought that Vince McMahon was a shit booker compared to Tony Khan man. But those were spiteful narratives. It was like similar to Donald Trump. The only reason you voted for Joe Biden because you didn't want Trump. That's what I compare this to. You spite Vince McMahon, so you gave Tony Khan man Booker of the Year. How does that look now? Because to me, zero has changed since Vince McMahon has stepped down. Like, I don't get it. Khan man was always a shit booker, but you did not want to believe me. Vince McMahon was your bookie man. How stupid do you look now? Con Man, his booking has been the same since 2019. Hence why Cody Rhodes left. And quote, Cody Rhodes said, I did not want to be a 15-time TNT champion. That's why he left. Because of Con Man's shit booking. I'm talking to all the smart marks. For the past 5 years, you jerking off All Elite Wrestling. You jerking off Tony Khan Man and his ego. Like I said, he was always this guy since day one. It was just you hate Vince McMahon. That's all. Just like how you hate Donald Trump. So you voted for Joe Biden. Just to spite the Donald. My God, just imagine on what planet Earth does Joe Biden deserve to have more total votes than Barack Obama? You people should be sent to hell based on you doing that. Like, my God. So by your logic, Joe Biden is more popular than Barack Obama. You see, now people woke up, right? Now Triple H is in charge. Now people are jumping off the bandwagon. I'm like, man, fuck you, man. Stay over there. That's what I think. Just stay over there, man, because you look fucking stupid. All these All Elite Wrestling dick suckers for the past 5 years. Oh, now all of a sudden you turned on Con Man? Wow, man, you people are so fucking fake. So fucking fake. My God. I don't see a huge difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon. That's what I think. Because, to me, Triple H don't like small men. Well, just like Vince McMahon don't like small men. I don't see a huge difference between Triple H and Vince McMahon besides the tag team division. It's like I am in Bizarro World. Now, all of a sudden, that little dwarf from New York hates All Elite Wrestling? Nigga, you was the main mascot for this company for the past 5 years. Oh, right. You're a boogeyman. Vince McMahon is gone. So now you realize Tony Khan Man was never that good. It's just you hated Vince so bad you was blinded by rage. But I wasn't. That's why I'm the best at what I do. That's why I'm the best at talking about fake pro wrestling, because I am very objective. I call it right down the middle. I tried to wake you up. This company was never that good. Like, fuck. Now, don't get me wrong. At first, I was very excited about the thought of All Elite Wrestling being competition to Vince McMahon back in 2019. But people were going overboard. You marks, you were saying that Tony Khan was going to drive Vince McMahon out of business. Once you said that, that's when I turned on AEW. You were saying dumb shit. My God, you were saying, oh man, Vince McMahon, he is crying right now because Jericho is at this rally. I'm like, nigga, Vince McMahon gives two shits about Chris Jericho going to All Elite Wrestling. It was that damn rally that just ruined everything for me when it came to being a fan of All Elite Wrestling, because you was doing too much. Those same cocksuckers that were drugging off All Elite Wrestling back in 2019, those are the same people that have now turned on Tony Khan. I'm like, bro, where are you at now? These same people were shitting on Vince McMahon and his booking for the past, 3 years. But now Triple H is in charge, so you don't have the balls to call out Triple H and his underwhelming booking. That means you are not objective. You a bitch. All you do is want to hate on Vince McMahon. You a bitch. You don't got the balls to call out Triple H by name. That's all you people are doing. Crapping on Vince McMahon by name, but you ain't got the balls to call out Triple H though. So I heard that Tony Khan has responded to Eric Bischoff. He said that he don't care what Eric Bischoff says about All Elite Wrestling. Listen, I think Eric Bischoff is very objective. I don't think he talks shit. Bruh, he sees what he sees. I see what I see. So when you want to call out Eric Bischoff and all the shit he says about your company, to me, Con Man is very sensitive, because I don't think Eric Bischoff says bad things about All Elite Wrestling. He keeps it real. He sees what I see. Eric Bischoff, he gives out advice that Con Man should be writing down. Now, these marks want to say, oh, Eric Bischoff was the reason that WCW went out of business. I'm like, wow. So fucking stupid, man. Stop watching documentaries. You don't know shit. Eric Bischoff has zero to do with the demise of WCW. AOL, Time Warner, whatever. They did not want WCW. You want to shit on WCW back in 2001. Okay, let's count the numbers. Because even back then, the dying days of WCW, they were averaging over 2 million viewers. How many viewers is All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling averaging every week compared to WCW? Even WCW back in 2001, they were still better than All Elite Wrestling. Tell me I'm lying. Everything is haywire in All Elite Wrestling. You got Rey Fenix saying that he is being mistreated. You got fucking Ricochet saying that he built AEW. I'm like, what the fuck? Bruh, I don't like this company, but even I know that is a dumbass comment. Why are you saying you helped build AEW? But the fact that he won't let Rey Fenix out of his contract, this makes no sense. Because from a legal perspective, Rey Fenix should be gone from this company. Based on if Penta is gone, that means Rey should be gone too. They signed at the same time. They have the same contract. They have the same length. Now, when will Rey Fenix leave All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? I'm hearing in the middle of 2025. That's when Rey Fenix will leave All Elite Wrestling to come to the World Wrestling Federation to join Pentagon Jr. No, bitch, he is not staying there for 1 year. His contract will be up in the middle of 2025. And here's why. You can't say that, oh, he's staying one more year. Bruh, he's never been injured for that long. To stay one more year, that makes no sense. He's never missed a full year of action. So by that logic, by that math, yes, he will be gone in the middle of 2025. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm shocked that nobody told me this. I heard that Ricochet wrestled on Rampage. The second week in a row, this guy has wrestled on Rampage. So now Ricochet is a Rampage icon. Now Ricochet is a Rampage legend. That's crazy, man. I would rather be a Collision legend. I don't want to be a Rampage legend because Rampage is similar to Sunday Night Heat. Rampage is similar to Metal. Rampage is similar to Shotgun. Rampage is similar to Velocity, Main Event, etc. Fucking 205 Live. Nobody cares about Rampage, but yet Ricochet left the World Wrestling Federation to come to Rampage? That means you ain't no star, Ricochet. I don't see Max on fucking Rampage. Why are you on Rampage? But you thought it was a great idea to come to this company. Triple H did right by Ricochet. And here's why. Triple H gave you the Need for Speed World Heavyweight Championship. And this is what you do? Man, Ricochet, he is so ungrateful. This is how big of a goddamn hypocrite that little dwarf from New York is. Did you know he was at a fucking scrum? He was at a media scrum a couple of years back, talking to all the fake pro wrestlers at that scrum, which means you had backstage passes. So you was the biggest cheerleader. And now you are anti-all-elite fake pro wrestling when you was their biggest cocksucker. Man, that's crazy, man. That's insane. Now, that tweet that Rey Fenix sent out, that might be a cry for help. I think so. I think that is a cry for help. Maybe if that tweet goes viral, maybe Conman will feel pressure. And then Conman will have no choice but to release Rey Fenix. Because it makes no sense. You have no plans for him. Just like Starks. Why don't you release Ricky Starks? Why don't you release Rey Fenix? Now, what do I think about DIY winning the tag team championships? Okay, I will give them a long run. Why not give them a long title reign? Why not wait for Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. to come to the World Wrestling Federation and give them those tag team titles? Because if it wasn't for Tony Khan, man, Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr., they were going to beat the Bloodline for those tag team championships. Hence why he called up Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley on the main roster, because he lost Pentagon in Rey Fenix. So he needed a replacement. So yes, I do believe that when Rey Fenix, Pentagon Jr., when they come to the World Wrestling Federation, I do believe that Triple H will give them those tag team titles that they deserve. For example, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, they were supposed to be in NXT, but Triple H found out that Rey Fenix got fucked over by Conman, so they had to delay Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. So they went with Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. So that's why they skipped NXT. I mean, it feels like Conman is tone deaf, because don't you realize people are calling you a poor man's Vince McMahon, the same man that you've been crapping on for the past 5 years. People are calling you the new Vince McMahon, but a poor man's Vince McMahon. That's not good. So yes, you should release Rey Fenix. You said that your company was supposed to be a alternative for fake pro wrestlers. Okay, you don't want to deal with the World Wrestling Federation. Okay, your company was supposed to be a safe haven, but not anymore. If Rey Fenix is saying he is being mistreated, all I'm saying is I just want Conman to just chill back like Ted Turner. Why don't you hire better bookers? Why are you the head writer? Why are you the head booker? Obviously, you don't know what you are doing. How about fucking hire Dre Lynn? Maybe Dre Lynn should be the head booker. maybe Dean Malenko should be the head booker. This is a very talented roster that Tony Khan Man is wasting. Now, the only good thing that Khan Man does is he is very great at hiring super thick female fake pro wrestlers. That might be his only positive trait, that he has great taste in women. That's his only positive thing about his company. He hires very sexy, super thick women. But I'm saying to myself, how can you drop the ball on sexy ass Camille? I'm like, man, she was close to signing with NXT and you waste her on Sasha Banks? Like I said, Sasha Banks is very overrated. Imagine, you can't get Camille over? That's a you problem. You are supposed to be Shawn Michaels. She was supposed to be Diesel. How can Sasha Banks not get sexy ass Camille over? At least super thick Bayley, she got over Io Sky because Io Sky got the rub from super thick Bayley because Bayley has legit star power, not so much Sasha Banks. Case in point. Now, let's talk about Okada. The fact that Sasha Banks buried Okada and she turned him into an incel. I'm like, Okada is the greatest fake pro wrestler of all time when it comes to New Japan Pro fake wrestling. And she turned him into a goddamn incel. And ever since then, Okada is struggling to get back his rep. Nobody takes him seriously. All this hype about Okada, but nobody cares about Okada. Hell, I forgot he was on the roster. I forgot Okada was a champion. That's crazy. Like I said, he made a bad decision. I told him, go to the World Wrestling Federation. Triple H will make you a star. I think that Okada was a great choice to dethrone Gunther the Ring of the Land. So Okada goes from having 7-star fake pro wrestling matches, he goes from that to jerking off backstage to Sasha Banks. Man, he fell off. I'm like, why are you touching yourself to Sasha Banks? Why are you jerking off? Why are you jerking off backstage in front of Sasha Banks? You are a married man. That makes no sense. Listen, Con Man turned him into Farouk. He turned him into Farouk. Damn. But he says, bitch. I'm like, wow, man. You could do that in the World Wrestling Federation. It's crazy because these fanboys, they were saying that if Okada goes to the World Wrestling Federation, they said that he was going to be a comedy act. Well, that did not age well. Now, did it? Because, to my knowledge, Okada is a comedy act in All Elite Wrestling. He is the Asian Farouk.